And the time it took me to clean one corner, moving to the next corner, vacuuming, a cat had pooped in that spot. And then I went back to the spot to vacuum. It went everywhere. I have been really good the last couple days. Emotionally, really great. My body, on the other hand, I mean, iffy, but I mean, I'll take it. There's a couple things I've done differently in the last few days that I feel like has helped me feel this way. I have started logging my food again on Carb Manager, which is an app. And I have created a daily planner in which I can write some things down and keep myself accountable. This is what my template looks like, and I'm viewing my template and editing it on an app called Notability. I purchased it in college and I've been using it ever since. I looked at templates online of planners and I went ahead and made what I liked on my own. I liked the grateful for section, the date, the day of the week, and some sort of like movement or exercise goal. Then I have my water intake. Then if I've logged on Carb Manager and to-do lists and extra notes I want to put down. It seems to really be helping me so far. I have been able to work on my nutrition stuff a lot this week, and it has motivated me to keep up with things in a different way. So I'm really excited, and if I miss a day, my perfectionist self just needs to know that it's okay, you just do one the next day. Because I'm really good about going all or nothing or 100% or 0% at something. I even have a whiteboard in my kitchen for gym to-dos and honeydews. I do feel very blessed that I was able to have the motivation in the moment to do this, and I hope it keeps working for me. I just left my OBGYN appointment, and this was the first appointment that Lucas wasn't able to go with me. So we did FaceTime, but it was really hard for him to hear. But I asked about working out. She did suggest that I can still keep doing everything that I've been doing. I told her about, you know, if there's ab exercises, I don't do an excessive amount, but I still do them. And she seems completely fine with me working out 3 days a week with a rest day in between, or 3 days on, rest day, 3 days on, like that schedule. And she said, I'll know when things need to be changed or stopped, because like my body just won't be able to do it. So she said just to keep listening to my body. So that was that part. I did mention my depression and some like cramping around here and then the bottom, but I guess that's normal for like some sort of ligament stretching, so it's normal. She referred me to a therapist, which I was really thankful for because I've been looking for one for a while. So I'm gonna go that route. She'll let me know if there's anything that comes up with the baby that's suggesting I should be put back on my medication, but I informed her that I was really trying to do this without going back on the medication, but wanting to keep the baby healthy as well. So the heart rate was normal. It started out really high, like the baby was moving around, and then it gradually got down to like 140. It started at like 155, 160. So I got a lab test. It's going to help show a couple things, but one of them being Down syndrome, so I had blood taken. And other than that, she told me I don't have to take my multivitamin. I was taking a prenatal and a multivitamin, so I'll stop taking my multivitamin now, and everything seems good so far. Some days are definitely harder than others. Today was one of them, both physically and mentally. But you learn to listen and you learn to do your best with what you have. So. The office is finally in a place where it's mostly done.
It's just to the right, dude. Your ball. It's not there. Oh, Gracie almost found it.
Gracie? Did you tear up one of Rex's favorite balls? Oh no. Why'd you do that, Gracie? I feel like it's one thing after another, but I have not been feeling well. I feel like I'm getting sick. I have like body aches and like a sore throat, and I just feel really quite awful. So I think I might be getting sick. So I'm debating what I need to do. I didn't work out today and I feel congested, stopped up, headache. But I've not been able to get to the things I want to. Seems like there's always something. Probably the worst pregnancy symptom I've had is congestion. I think it showed up on my app a couple weeks ago, and then it hit me about a week and a half ago, and I've had it ever since, really bad. But I mainly wanted to make this video because I was at my chiropractor's office, and he was like, have you guys ever done the pendulum test? And we're like, what? No. And he's like, oh, it's just this like superstitious test where you take a string and a ring, put it over your belly, and if it goes in a circle, it's a boy. If it goes in a line, it's a girl. And we're like, no. Okay, so we tried it in there, and it went in a circle. So boy. We tried it on Lucas's belly just to make sure it wasn't like a flaw, and his, no movement. We did it again on me, and bigger circle around my belly. And we're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a boy. But we did it with the string and the chiropractor's ring. And so we came home, did it with my piece of hair like we were supposed to, and then my wedding ring, and over Lucas's belly, nothing. Over mine, side to side. Girl. So Lucas is convinced that it's whatever I want it to be at that time and moment. But Monday is my appointment, and I should figure out the gender then, if not Tuesday. And then we plan to do a gender reveal on Christmas. Yeah. Another thing, kind of like flipping the whole script here, it's really hard for somebody who has body issues to be pregnant, and on top with my depression right now, the hormones are kicking depression into high gear for me, and the body issue thing, like I'm seeing my body change, and I'm feeling really self-conscious about my belly, and even my legs I feel like are getting bigger. But I know there's gonna be so many like backlash comments about that, and I just am really I'm really not comfortable in my skin and working out and being in like the tight leggings, or I wore shorts today because I was almost out of leggings, and just the way it feels around my belly is restricting and kind of uncomfortable. But I've been struggling. I
guess it's off and on with my depression. Like sometimes it seems really good and then I have like a week or two where it's bad. And it seems good for a couple days and then boom. So it's just really back and forth, and my mood really changes with that. But I might be starting with a counselor soon too. So I will keep you all updated, and hopefully the next video has more highs and lows.